Welcome back to Tomb Raider 3. We are nearing at the end of the game and we will be entering the lost city of Tinnos today. And I kept saying I'm really not looking forward to it. It's gonna be awful. And actually it's not been as bad as I thought it would be. I thought I would need so much more practice than what I've had, but I feel pretty good. I feel pretty confident with this, except there is one thing. So yeah, when I went to do the editing, I realised that the video quality wasn't so good. It was, you know, I've had the skips every so often. There was a lot of skips on this one, so I've had to redo. I've already recorded Meteorite Cavern, so that's why that and All Hallows is there. So I'm coming back to re-record Lost City of Tinnos. Of all the levels, it's this one. So I don't feel it's going to be too bad, really. So let's get into it. It's going to be pretty long. Okay, so we start here right where we left off. If we approach, this door will open. And we are nearing the lost city. We're getting closer to the Meteorite Cavern. And it's pretty interesting that we do bump into some new enemies. The mutants get more advanced as we approach the cavern. So let me show you what's what in this starting area. We've got some water, but there's nothing in it. There's a gate over there. There's a keyhole next to the gate. There's a door as well. And over this way, just behind this column that's right in front of me, you can see just on the right hand side there's a doorway there as well. And the first thing we are focusing on is getting the key for the gate. So we want to come this way, and there is a door right here and the key is behind this door. So what we're doing is opening the door so that we can get the key from there. Okay, so climb up and follow the passage around. Okay, and we will come to this lever. So pull this lever, and that's opened the door, which is actually right down below me now. Also, I'm going to come this way just for some items. So we do have this gate straight ahead, so we can open that from the other side. So, but there's no point. I guess it kind of acts as a shortcut once you get to the other side of the gate, but I won't be using it. I just want to point things out. So you've got a land marker. So I'm going to grab the goodies over there. So do a running jump to this column. And again, over to the ledge. So we have a crystal and a rocket. If you do not have the rocket launcher, this will be the rocket launcher, and this will actually be the last weapon pickup of the game. Okay, so now let's go and get the key. So you do have to angle a bit. It looks like a tricky jump, but not really. And the key can blend in quite well. It's right here in this darkened cubby. Now I've got that, I'm going to use it straight away. I bumped into the door. Okay, so I was saying about how I felt confident with the gameplay. So because I've actually had quite a gap between recording and getting around to the editing, I'm not as in practice as I was, but I still feel fairly okay with the level. I'll probably make just a few more mistakes than what I would. Okay, in we come and climb on up. So yeah, I've had a quick run through before coming back to record. So that's something. It's something. Okay, at the top, you can flip back and come this way. So this is the gate that I pointed out. We're on the other side. The lever is on the wall here. I'll not bother pulling it. But right now there's two levers we need to pull for the next action to occur. So one lever is out on the ledge. So that's shown as a ledge with buttons, and below that ledge is a gate. So we actually need to be able to get up onto the top ledge. That's what we're doing right now. So the second lever is straight ahead, straight down here. So you need to pull both of these levers in order for the action to happen. Okay, so now we have a ladder so we can get up to the ledge. So that's also opened these doorways to open the doors there so we can get out quicker. And I'm just gonna head straight over to this far corner. So that is where it was showing us. It was showing us this room. So the buttons will open up this gate and we can move on into the main city area. Okay, so we need to figure out which buttons to press. So if you have a look, there's pictures around the buttons. There's a man, there's some cows or oxes, whatever kind of animal they are. There's plants, there's birds, and there's fish. And you can see there's arrows going downward as well. This is actually a food chain. So if we have a look at the first button, man eats animal, animal eats plants. Yes, this is correct. Okay, next. Man eats birds, birds eat fish. Yeah, that's correct too. Push this button. Next button. Man eats plants, plants eat animals. Nope, only in the movies, so not that button. Man eats fish, fish eat birds. That is not correct either, so not that one. So this is man eats birds, birds eats plants. Yes, this is correct. Nice, so just hop on down and enter through the gate. So I'm gonna rush on through because we do have a wasp nest. So we've got a broken bridge we need to cross. So firstly come over to here. So you can hear the wasps. And actually once I come over here, the wasps actually stop spawning. They'll restart again, so don't think they've stopped for good. Okay, I was fast enough just to spawn the one. So yeah, the aim is to get across the bridge. So let me grab this crystal. I actually forgot this crystal in my original recording. So hey, I've had a chance to come back and get it. I feel so great about myself. Happy days. Okay. So jump up to there. That can be a really tricky jump. And then straight on up to here. So to get across, we're just going to do a running jump straight forward. Grab the edge, pull up, and then you can just drop on down without taking damage to the other side of the bridge. But we do have a secret we can claim. So to the right hand side of the screen, you can see a dark opening. That's the wasp nest. And also, that's a secret. So let me find my notes. I've hidden my notes away because I thought I wouldn't need them. I thought I was finished with this. Okay, so the PC and PlayStation version have their differences. We all know this. So one difference for this level specifically is that on the PlayStation, the wasps respawn continuously. So yeah, cool. But on PC or Mac, in this particular nest, there are 21 wasps. So you can just deal with them all if you want to just have a leisurely stroll through. So I'm going to be quick anyway, so I'm not going to probably explain everything I'm doing. Okay, so I have plenty of bullets for the Desert Eagle. I did mention you need at least 50 for the boss, so keep an eye on that now. So running jump to here, we have an invisible tile, which I failed to already mention. You kind of saw it when I shot the weapon. And you saw it, another one just there as the wasp fell down. I'm heading over to there now. Into the nest. Okay, and now, specifically for the PlayStation, I do not know if this works on the PC, but I do know it works for the PlayStation. You can kill the nest. You can stop them spawning. So, quick as you can, grab your grenade launcher. I'm going to throw 8 down. 2, 3, 4, well, no, that hit the wasp. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think the wasp bugged it out. Okay, oh no, 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 no. Nope. Oh, it got me. I'm okay. Just gonna drop a couple more down just for good measure. And yeah, you see the shadow on the ground? That's kind of normal. Okay, that was it. So 8 or 10, really rough guess. But we've done it. The nest is dead, so now we can leisurely pick up these items. Okay, so yeah, if you hit a wasp that's right in front of you, it kind of doesn't really count as shooting into the nest. So anyway, from here, walk to the edge and you can do a standing jump, and you have space to do a roll. So just so you know, to get your bearings. And we can have just a leisurely stroll out of here. So I can show you the tiles properly now as well. Okay, nice. Just getting rid of the flare, I don't need it. Okay, so just to the left-hand side, there's a Medpack. Okay, and now I'm heading to the opposite side here. There's too many slurps. Okay, and this is where we're going to bump into the new, bigger mutants. They don't seem as scary though. They look, I think I described them as elegant, just in comparison to the previous bigger mutants. So there's 2 of them. My weapon of choice will be the rocket launcher. 3 shots. But obviously, if you get another one in blast radius, it will take damage from that. So that's a few less shots. And do be careful of this swinging burner. Actually, I forgot to show you there is a secret. Another secret, but we won't be getting this until the very end. So right down at the bottom, there is a doorway, but it is timed. So I will be coming back to that at the end of the video. So in this next room ahead of me, there's another wasp nest. But for PC and PlayStation, there's just 6 wasps. So let me just rush by. Grab my pistols, let's be sensible. So if you leave quick enough, you'll not spawn another wasp. I can't hear another wasp. Okay, I think that was it. Also, let me explain. I'm just being cautious. Oh no, I guess I was a bit too close. I probably spawned it by standing on this lighter section. Let me just deal with it. So the objective of this level... Why are you not shooting it? Okay, somehow it's dead. The objective of this level is we need to claim 4 masks by doing 4 different challenge rooms, and we need to claim a key as well. Oh gosh darn. So for when I entered this section with the nest, you can go either left or right. I came to the right. So this is where the masks are. And to the left straight ahead of me now, that's where the key is. So it's up to you whether you want to get the masks first or the key first. I'll get the masks, just cause, and let me turn around. So to the right hand side, that doorway is where I came from. And this is one of the challenge rooms for a mask. So you can see it's got like mountain-like pictures next to the door, either side of the doorway. So this is an earth elemental challenge room. And the rest are further this way. We have water and fire and air. So it doesn't matter what order you do these in. I'm gonna opt for the water room first because it is the worst room. No one likes the water room. Also, once we find all the masks and the key, we place them right down below me. Okay, so okay, come on in. So once we enter, we're actually trapped in here. We have to do the challenge. And this one's tricky because yes, there's lots of water, which kind of is annoying anyway, but there's a lot of blades as well. So that's something that you want to be careful of. So to avoid these, just jump down into a corner. So now we actually need to be heading downward, but I'm just going to climb out for a med pack. So to do this safely, be close to the wall, climb out and duck straight away. So from my experience, if you're closer to the wall, the less likely you are to actually take any damage whatsoever. And then just swim straight on down and we can grab a med pack. So getting out of here can be a little bit trial and error because there's the underwater trap just here. So just go on ahead and swim straight on down. Nice, okay. And I'm gonna rush my way through this as well. There's more traps. So we've got up, down, left and right passages, and first going to the left, that was amazing. Okay, so now I've got a moment, I will explain these 4 passages. So to the left you see there's this lever just here. This is timed. It opens a trapdoor in the right hand passage. The upper passage only has an air pocket and the lower passage is currently closed off for now. That's our exit once we found the mask we need. So when you're ready, just quickly pull the lever and rush on to the right hand passage. So when the blade is about to pass over the opening is your chance to swim forward, straight on up, and the hatch will close behind you. I almost thought I was calling it the wrong word. So that is now closed off to us. So in this area you can kind of just see to the right hand side. You can't see it very well because it's all very dark. There is a lever on the right hand side in that cubby. So there's 2 blades this side that I'm facing. One of them's not moving, but it will when you approach. And it's the same on the opposite side of me here as well. 2 blades, one activates when you get close to it. So first thing we need to do is pull this lever and it opens a gate on the same wall at the bottom. So that's the first order of business. I will grab pick up along the way, just on this ledge. Whoa! Close, very close. So hold the action button and she's likely just to stick herself right onto the ammo. This is like really tense, you know. If you're gonna take any damage, it's gonna be in this room. Oh darn! I spoke too soon. Yeah, once this room is out of the way, you're pretty good. Can't see! Oh my. Oh no. Okay, whew. We're part way there. So here is our first mask. This is called an Oceanic Mask. They all have the same name, so don't get confused. I know I'm in the water area, so the name is fitting for Oceanic Mask, but they are all called the same thing. Okay, so we got a crystal and I pulled a lever, which opens up the way out on the opposite side of the room. Ooh. Nope. Oh. I'm using some YOLO strats. Okay, next. Where am I? Okay, so you can just see an item on the ledge again. So that's where I'm heading to now. So this side is the side I'm gonna exit through. I'm gonna grab the items as well. Okay, back for some air before I try to leave. Okay. Right, so there is this lever as well. This opens up the exit hatch. You remember we had the up, down, left and right section? We're heading there now so we can leave. So swim straight down here. At the bottom there is some MP5 clips. And swim to the right and we'll be back in a familiar place. Here we go. Nice. So the lever I just pulled opened this. And now the current will drag me away. I've lost my flare, so it's really dark. It feels darker than usual. Okay, so now we can just swim on out. Nice, climb out and pull this lever. And that's dropped me down to the return path. So each challenge room brings me here. And then here we go. So beware in case there's some wasps here. If you didn't kill them all in the top room, there'll be some over there. They'll come into here somehow. And this is right where we place the mask, so right below the challenge rooms. Oh, and let me show you the keyhole as well, just while I'm here. So here's the keyhole where we use the key, so there is a lever right next to that as well, so that's what opens up this gateway. So yeah, that's the return path from grabbing the key. Okay, pick a room. Let's just do this one because it's right near me at the moment. And I'm gonna save my game because I don't want to have to go through those shenanigans again in the water room. Okay, what is my health like? Not bad, not bad. I think I got hit 2 times, 3 times? Can't remember, but not bad. Okay, come on in. We do have a lot of quicksand. I prefer to jump just because it saves a bit of time. So go anti-clockwise around these central rocks. If you go to the left side, it gets a bit too deep and Lara will drown. So you're just making your way around until you reach a cubby on the right hand side, which is where we can pull out. So we really are taking the long way round, but it is the safer route. We can't go the short way. Here we go. Also in this room, there is a lever for a secret, so I'll pull that now. So the secret is not in this room, but the lever to get to a secret is. So straight in front of me, we've got this tile that's actually half sloped, so you want to be careful how you hit that. So a jump with a twist is the best way to do that. And then jump over to here. And then over to... oh my, okay, okay. Enough tomfoolery. There we go. Okay, over to this flat bit. And then climb on up into this sneaky crawl space. So in here is a medpack and the lever. So that's shown as an action. So that's actually in the room with the 6 wasps. So we push that into place and then we can reach the opening that we saw there as well. And that's the secret. So if you actually missed the lever, if you haven't pulled it and you've finished this challenge room, you actually cannot come back to it. So you got one chance only, really. Just as long as you're still in the room. Actually, I'm not sure if you can do it once you've picked up the mask. I'm uncertain. I don't think you can. So now continue on. Okay, just making sure I have my pistols. So around the corner there is a wasp, so it goes through the wall and you can't shoot it for some reason. Okay, and actually you can go left or right around this structure. I came to the left, up to you. Just beware of the wasp though. Okay, follow the passage. And here's the next mask, easy peasy. Okay, so now we've picked that up, we've got some rumbling, and this is where it gets a little dangerous, because you bet you thought that was really easy, didn't you? So when the ceiling falls away, just jump forward, be left of this section because of that ceiling. And there's actually a shortcut, so just where the flatter edge is, you can slide down there backwards. Just be sure to slide backwards, and I'll point out where that comes out later. So I will show you the long way. Okay. It is pretty disorientating with all the shaking. Okay, so I came from this way, but if we have a look now, we have a pit of fiery hot stuff, and if you jump forward, that's actually a slope ahead. So I'll hit the slope and slide on in. But you can actually jump to this slope and slide down there. Another way is you can go this way. This is usually my preferred way around. Just walk and keep to the left side of that tile. Okay, and you can easily do a running jump just here. I'm constantly having to stop and see where I am. Okay, so now I'm doing a running jump to this flat tile ahead, but there'll be a fall away ceiling again. So I want to drop off straight away, just grab the edge, just like that. So it kind of seems as though you cannot pull that lever. There's no way to get to it now. And this jump can be pretty tricky. There we go, made it. And this is where the shortcut will lead you down to. If you slide down, you'll land here. So now I'm jumping over to that flat ledge. You want to be careful of the ceiling on the right. It's actually easy to hit that. So once I hit that flat ledge, you want to keep on running because the ceiling will fall away. Oh, nice. And you can see ahead of me, that's back in the challenge room, to the entrances of the challenge room. But we can't get there from here, so we have to go this way. And do be careful, there is a long drop. So just make your way down this ladder. So eventually the rumbling will stop. There we go. That's so annoying. I hate rumbling like that in games. So we do have some swinging burners as well. So we do have space. If you see the shadow, that's not in the middle of the tile. And we can actually grab an item here, some Desert Eagle clips. So I'm just gonna shuffle backwards as well. I'm always a little bit cautious just here. It's so easy to make a mistake. Whew, okay. Yeah, it's surprisingly easy to make such silly mistakes. So pull that lever and that's opened a hatch here. For some reason, it's timed. Don't ask me why this is timed. But yeah. Okay, and I'm back at this return path. Here we go. Okay, next room, take your pick. I should probably watch where I'm going. I'm actually trying to grab a map because I plan to do the air room next. So yeah, I kind of am not set up for this very well because I've had to come back and forgot that I have to grab my items. So I will have a map from Stella's site in the video so you can see where I'm going and what I'm doing. So it shows the red line is the shortest route, and actually the map is cut in half. So the right hand side of the maze is where we want to go, but I'll first grab the items from the left. So from the first junction is where it kind of splits, and you can see Lara's ponytail, so this is the hint of how to navigate through the maze. So yeah, watch out for that if you don't know where to go. So first to the left, I'll go and grab the Uzi Clips that are on the very left side. So straight on up and take a left. Ooh, take a right. And there is a torch. Have I gone past where I want to go? I have. There's too many walls in this maze. So here's the Uzi Clips. And one thing is, the crystals actually seem to disorientate me a lot when looking at the map. But the torches I find are very handy. There's also one wasp in this maze. So that's just around the corner. I'll just go ahead and grab my Desert Eagle. I have more than enough bullets. Okay. Come to the end and we can move this block out of the way for a medpack and some flares. Okay, and then I will go for the shotgun shells that are on the top section. See if I can remember without looking at the map. Hey, I made it! Yeah, I always have to take a peek at the map. Right, now I'm going to head straight back to the entrance, and it's pretty easy to make your way back as long as you know you are at the very top side of the area. Is this it? Yes, we are back at the start. So now I'll head to the left hand side. So there is the medpack on the very right. No, I'm heading to the right hand side. There is a medpack that I'll be heading for on the very right now as well. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. No, let me go back. How do I get back? I am well and truly lost. I'll head back to the entrance and I will start again. Oh wait, no. Straight down here. This way, and then we should be coming up to the medpack. Yes! Okay, we're at the medpack that's on the right hand side. Nice. And then I won't get lost, hopefully. So, okay, from here it's straight on up. And is it... Nope. There's another turn off. Oh, it's here. Okay, and the grenades. We're at the grenades. And that's all the items, so let's do our best to get out of here. Here we go. We did it. I was a little bit rusty, but it's fine. We made it. Okay, so now we have to get up the slope. But the barrels that you can see will be tumbling down as well. So just jump to the other side. Okay, be aware the other one's going to fall as well. Okie dokie. And here is our third mask. Nice. So again, let's just get out of here. Okay, back to the return path, and then back to the mask room. Oh, that's the wrong way. This way. Okay, one more mask to get. She does that a lot. Okay, so here we go. Let's have a save, just because we can. Yeah, the speech is part of the tutorial when she's saying press forward. Yeah, for some reason she does it a lot in this level. Okay, the fire room. So if I step onto this block, it shows me this, which is right above me on the ceiling. If I light a flare, some of these spots light up. So you see the X? That's where I am right now. And these squares are the columns that are in front of me. So some of them light up with a flame, and the ones that are illuminated are safe. So that's our hint for getting across, and the top square is the exit. So, you just throw that, okay. Okay. So it's not too difficult, really. It might be easier for you to actually make a note of it so you can see the blocks for yourself, while looking at them. So the first safe one is this one. Next, do a running jump to this one, and this is not a grabbing block. If you grab, she'll fall down, she won't grab. Okay, this next jump is a grab. Okay, and you saw there was a flame on here, and now there is not. So this block that I'm on turns off the flame, but only for a moment. It's timed, and we do have some items there. So 2 ways to do this: just quickly grab the items and rush on to the exit, or just easy way, hop on, grab them, and do a backflip back to here. So I don't know, can I just rush straight on in? We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, nice. So in front of me is a fall away tile, so we do want to step onto that and fall down, but let me just, okay, never mind, I won't show you. So in that section that I was going to show you, there's actually a medpack on a tile, so you actually want to roll onto the tile and off again. It's actually a troll medpack. You can't grab the medpack. Well, you're not supposed to be able to, but you can. So a spiky rolly thing will come onto the tile, it'll roll down to the tile if you don't climb off. She said it again. If you don't get off the tile in time, it will kill you. But you can try and jump and run through that to grab the medpack. So anyway, now we have this. You can just see some invisible tiles in the light from the flames. So this is actually not as bad as some level editors that I've played. So I'll just go ahead and... Oh, I thought she was going to miss. I panicked for a moment. You can grab the tile. And I don't believe it matters if you are close to the mouth or further away, or not in this particular trap. Anyway, you do have a lot more time. Oh no, not a lot more. I'm just wording things badly. It's more lenient. So yeah, when you get a moment, you want to start climbing up, and then just do a standing jump and grab the next tile. Okay. Okay, now from here we want to pull the lever there. So we can just stand on this edge and do a standing jump. Okay, so I bet you thought it opened the gate. No, it's actually turned off the last burner so we can stand on the tile space. And the gate opens if you approach it. So that's kind of confusing. They're kind of trolling you a bit just there. So I'm going to jump back to this, but be on the safe side. Wait for the flame to stop. And then I have to do a standing jump. I believe you can't do... no, I'm going to do a running jump. I believe you can't do a standing jump. Okay, I hate that jump. And don't go running on in too quickly because we've got a swinging burner. So run either left or right out of the way. Okay, and we have the last mask. So we still have to get the key. And how many secrets are left? I believe it's still 2 secrets. Nice. So now let's go ahead and exit this area. So obviously we will come back to do what we gotta do.
Press 4.
Shut up. Okay, back in this area, just check for wasps. They shouldn't respawn. But you never know. Yeah, okay. So it should just be a few more. I've killed, I don't know, 3? Anyway. So this is the block that dropped once I put the lever in the earth area. So I can move this into place and use it to climb on up to the secret. So I think this is the last wasp. I'm stuck. Okay, that should be it. So here we go. So we have another swinging burner, so be careful of that. Okay, and out again. Again, be careful of the burner. And let me point out these statues. They make me laugh. They're like they're touching themselves. Okay. So now we can leave. So now I'm taking this left-hand path. Gonna go get the key. I've said that a few times, I think. Just so you know, the key is to the left. So now we're gonna enter this area that looks a bit like a battle arena. It's gonna be a battle arena, so let me grab something amazing. So we've got 3 different cages, and there's a big mutant behind each one. What am I doing? Okay, so it's 3 shots from the bazooka, the rocket launcher. So the right-hand gate opens next. Just gotta wait. So you can see from my numbers that I will run out of ammo, so I'll quickly swap to the grenade launcher. That's once I have run out. Oh, okay, just jump up in the air like you just don't care. Oh, it got me. Yeah, I jumped straight into that last beam, but okay. Okay, next, we need to raise the hatch that's just in front of Lara's head there. So the lever to do so is in the last cage. There's no items in these little cage areas. Okay, so just pull the lever and we can start climbing. Okay, heading this way, mind the gap. Got a low ceiling, so it can be tricky. And enter this crawl space. So this area can seem very confusing. So watch the burners. I'm going to jump over to here just to grab some items. So I kind of want to be careful of that one as well. So through this crawl space there's only some items. And then I'll explain the situation. Okay, so if I come to the edge, I don't think that can set you on fire at the edge, but just be careful because you never know. So straight down below you can see a door, so our aim is to get that open, but there's many levers in this room we need to pull in order to get to the lever that will open the door. And also you see the pinky kind of coloured tiles, they're a browny pinky colour in front of the door. Not the ones right in front of the door, but the longer row of those tiles is a trigger for a wasp nest. You do not want to step on that, especially on PlayStation, because otherwise you're trapped in this room otherwise. You can probably climb up to shuffle out again through the crawl space, but that's just annoying. So on the PC there's 14 wasps. So now, you're going to jump to here, and we need to pull 2 levers in order for the next hatches to raise. So in here is lever 1. So you did hear it do something, but that's not what we want it to do. So by itself, it actually lowered the tile in front of Lara's head just there. So that one was already up and it's just lowered. So to raise the ones we want to raise, we need to pull a second lever. And that is in here. Okay. So it's raised the 2 platforms that are right above the doorway. So that can help us get a little bit lower. So just straight on down, grab this and drop. So this raised, and do a running jump, and this one raised as well. So next I'm going to hop down to the ground floor so I can jump forward onto this. Remember, be careful not to land on the trigger section for the wasps. Okay, next lever, this one. That has raised the platform that's right up above me. So I can pull that lever that's up there now. Okay, that has allowed me to be able to pull this lever that's right here. So there's 2 ways to go about this, because this platform will drop down when I pull this lever. So you can drop and take just a little bit of damage, so it won't really bother me at all. Or you can just quickly jump to the side. So what that did is, let me just step away from the wall so you can see a bit better. It raised the platform by Lara's head. And that section that you see, it looks like monkey bars from underneath. That's a walkway section. We're going to use the monkey bars to get into another little cubby. So you can't see it from here because it's just around this corner. But we're heading to there now. Okay, so there's actually 2 ways to get to this, and both involve a fake grab. This is the only time I have ever known of a fake grab to be used in an official Tomb Raider game. So we can either pull lever 1 again to raise up this hatch in front of me, and then you can just jump forward. You have to do the fake grab so she doesn't hit the bridge monkey bar section, and she'll land on that tile. Or just go and do it the way I'm going to do it without pulling any levers. So straight on up. So through this crawl space here would be lever 1 to raise the hatch. Okay, so just stand at the edge, just lower, there we go. Just at this edge, do a standing jump. Okay, and let me point out this lever as well. This is the timed lever for that secret that I pointed out near at the start. So I will be coming back here. So at the end, do the fake grab to land here, and we can use the monkey bars to get all the way across. Nice. So the doors are now open. And also this platform has raised, so that just helps you get on top of this bridge section. So I will just monkey bar back across. So what I'm going to do, because the key is in the next room, I'm going to grab the key and then I'll come back and pull the lever for the secret. We'll get the secret. So from here you can do another grab, so jump forward and grab to safely land in the water. That is the quickest way down. Okay, don't forget, jump over that tile section. Okay, and in this area, I'm not going to go in just yet because there's another wasp nest I want to explain without being hassled by the wasps. So there's 35 wasps, there's 2 nests actually, 25 in one and 10 in another. So obviously these numbers are only for the PC. So there's many pools of water, be careful, because they can be kind of deep and can hinder you if you're being harassed. Directly to the left side there is a cubby with a giant mutant. There is another cubby towards the right. I'll have to just try and quickly show you as I rush by, but just be careful anyway, and then I'm just going to run on in and grab the key. I just don't want to be hassled. So now in front of me, that's where one of the mutants is. Come on. We don't have time. There's wasps and they're poo heads. All wasps are poo heads. Everyone knows this. Okay. Gonna run on out again. So you can hear a wasp already. Right, I forgot to point out the exit. It's actually straight across the other side of the room on the very left side. But anyway, we'll see that in just a moment. So now I'm going to do the timed run for the secret. So we want to get back up, we want to pull this lowest lever. Raise up that tile right above me again. Okay, so luckily that tile in front of me is now raised. That raised when we pulled the lever just at the end of the monkey bar section. So because this jump has given me grief before, I'm going to save here instead of in front of the timer. So it's a simple jump, but I guess I just veered a little bit too much. And it makes me very wary. So I will be concentrating for the run, so I probably won't be explaining. So when you're ready, pull the lever. it's showing the door, you can move while it's showing you the door. And I've been told before you don't have to do the fake grab to the ledge below, like so, but it never worked out for me. She always kept going splat at the bottom. I think it worked just once and I couldn't do it ever again. Oh, that's a wall. That's misleading. Okay, so very left corner is the exit. So at the top of the ladder here, we'll have the gate where we use the key. Obviously, I'm going to bypass that for now. And if you want, you can pull the lever at the top here, ready to set yourself up for the timed run. But you do get so much time for it. You get plenty of time. Obviously, you don't want to linger, but there is room for you to make mistakes. Okay, here we are. Don't forget about these burners, don't let them get you. Secret is just down here. Okay, something like that. That was pretty smooth. I made that look easy. This is probably the only good run I've had of this. I just made mistakes and took damage, but it was like, nah, I made it. Oh. Well, I've just closed the door on myself. That was dumb. Okay, I spoke too soon. I made a mistake. Okay, so if the timer runs out while you are in the room, you do need to pull the lever twice. Don't panic and think you're stuck. Pull it twice. Okay, so now that is it. We're pretty home free. We can just use our masks and the key and move on to the last level. Nice. Easy peasy. Yeah, to be honest, this level is actually much simpler than I thought it would be. It's just the underwater blade trap room that is the biggest problem in this level. Alright, so it doesn't matter if you place the masks first or use the key first. I'll just go ahead and use the key. Okay. Okay, and once everything is placed, the beam of light disappears from here, so you do not want to step onto this section while the beam of light is still there. It will actually burn you up. I think you can run through the beam, but don't stand on this spot. So drop on down, and then slide on down to the boss level. Man, that cutscene is awesome with those voices. And yes, we are going to have to fight Spider Willard just there. Okay, so time taken. It took me over an hour. I think that's the longest it's actually ever taken me for some reason. Whatever, it's fine. Hope you enjoy the ride. So, all the secrets, no health packs used, and I will see you in the final boss battle of the game. Oh, it's exciting. So I hope to see you there. Take it easy, guys and girls.